Hello and welcome to the Goodfellas podcast, the podcast where two ninjas talk for your benefit.
Yeah.
I'm Clarke.
I'm a ninja. Remember that video?
Oh, my ninja.
Chop, chop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Shaun.
Oh,
as well,
yeah.
Just to finish that off.
Just to finish it off, very nice. How are you doing, dog?
I'm good, dog. I'm good.
Good.
It's been another good week. Another lovely summer evening.
Well, we've had some good weather, haven't we? A little bit of rain the last week,
Yeah.
but still, it's been lush. Could be on for the best summer yet.
That'd be
Maybe.
nice.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
A lot more beers to drink.
Refresh. Yes.
But yeah, I'm good, man. I am ready for today's episode. So I
me
suppose
too,
really
brother.
we're just
Let's
gonna
get crack-a-lacking.
talk about some viral things that which happened in the week. I think we're just going to do this today, news and sports and other things,
Awesome.
and a couple of videos.
Oh yeah, we might have. We're getting more technological now.
We are.
You might
not
be able
so
to
much
see.
dinosaurs anymore.
Yeah.
We're getting technically
Yeah,
advanced.
yeah. You might be able to. Hopefully, we're going to react to some stuff today. You'll be able to see it while we're watching it.
Yeah. Before we start, I suppose, just if this is your first time, please like, subscribe, and follow us on all our socials.
Yeah, which you can find them on our link tree, which will be put in all the descriptions and everything for us.
Yeah.
And that has every single place you can find us, as well as our affiliate code on Beers of Europe, where you can use our code for that, and also on Buy Us a Coffee.
Buy us a coffee as well. Yeah, you can do that. Support us.
£1,
Buy that.
£1,
Help.
£1
Help.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think on YouTube, I reckon we should start putting the links in.
Yeah.
And at the bottom having this is our email. So if you want to start sending stuff into us, we'll put the email in there again.
Yeah.
Send us questions and everything.
Definitely. It is inquiries.
We've had a few,
Goodfellas
but let's get more. It'd
Yeah.
be great.
at gmail.com.
All right. And on that, I'm going to bring out the beer. But firstly, before I bring out the beer, I want to see if you can guess what country it's from. Okay. It is not a well-known country. So I will give you 5 guesses.
Cool.
And then I'll bring out the beer.
Is it in Europe?
You just got to guess the country. Anywhere in the world. I'm not giving you extra help. Just guess.
Sweden.
No.
Hot or cold?
I'm not going to help you on that.
Finland.
Nope.
Turkey.
Nope.
Not. Did you say not a well-known country?
Yeah, not a well-known country. It's not like a Germany or France or Spain. It's none of those.
Moldova.
No. Your last guess?
Is it Europe?
No.
Argentina. No, take that guess back. Chile.
No. I don't think you would have ever guessed this in a million years.
Go on then.
All right, so I'll present it to you.
Oh!
They are cans.
Sacre bleu.
Valimar, all the way from Samoa.
Oh, wow. They're ice cold as well.
I've kept them chilled. So
Vailima.
Vailima?
Yeah.
Got the
Taste of Samoa.
palm tree and kind of beach house there.
It's so good, the beers.
4.9%. I know, mate. I'm good to you.
Yeah, you are. Thank you. Samoa.
Yeah, I know. How
Pour
cool
off.
was that?
Yeah.
Again,
Go look at that. That's the real light.
from Beers of Europe as well.
Thank you, Beers of Europe. Your selection is endless. And that's pretty much the best thing you can say in it. It is endless.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, look at that.
Go ahead.
Samoa. Well, if you're watching from Samoa, cheers. We'd be happy to drink this pint with you.
That's nice. First sip, let's go.
Fucking hell, that's lovely.
That is beautiful.
That is really refreshing.
Wow. We got a real good hit of I don't know, it was real strong at the beginning, but it was smooth, wasn't it?
God, that's one of the best first sips I've had. Yeah. Wow, from a can as well.
From a can.
The taste of Samoa. I'm not gonna lie, that is right up there. We see that every week. Is it just us or?
I don't know. Maybe we are. Maybe other connoisseurs of beer and lager would be like, "Oh my god, they don't know what the eggs, yeast, hops taste like." But
Marley Bolt.
yeah, no, that is a nice beer. Wow.
Wow, Samoa, you're on the map. I feel you're in my top 5, I think.
Do you think you would have guessed that?
No.
No, I don't think you would have.
No, not from the rocks. Is it Samoa? Yes, Samoa.
Yeah, Samoa. Yeah.
Fair play, Dwayne.
Right then. Should we get into a few global headlines?
Let's dance.
So I picked a couple. Talk one. Discuss one. So first one. I know we used to watch this quite a lot, a bit younger, but IPL.
Pokemon. Oh,
IPL.
IPL. I loved it.
So this week in the IPL, the Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Yeah.
Their first ever title win turned tragic when there was a stampede outside the stadium.
Cool.
Resulted in 11 deaths and 67 injuries. 4 officials from various kind of, I suppose, cricket kind of affiliations have been detained. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened because it's early in the week. And they've obviously been filed under charges and stuff under culpable homicide, not accounting to murder. So,
well, those grounds over there are packed, aren't they?
That's what I was going to give you some stats. These are 7 more kind of stampedes or kind of things that happened in the past. All right. So 2013 at the Allahabad, Allahabad Kumbh Mela Stampede is again in India. What happened during a major Hindu pilgrimage event? A stampede at the railway station killed 36 people. 2021 Astro World Festival tragedy in Houston, USA. So during, you remember this one, Travis Scott's performance, crowd surges led to 10 deaths and hundreds of injuries.
Yeah.
One which a lot of listeners will remember, the 1996 Hillsborough disaster. Although the tragedy happened in 1989, obviously it made a report in 2016 because of what happened to the police. 96 Liverpool fans died. In overcrowding of that one. Hillsborough being Sheffield Wednesday Stadium. 2022, Jakarta Stadium in Indonesia. At least 135 people died after a football stadium turned violent. Police fired tear gas in the crowd, causing panic and a fatal stampede.
What?
2014, Shanghai, New Year's Eve stampede. A joyous celebration turned fatal as 36 people died during a stampede on the Bund. 2011, Kerala, India. 106 pilgrims died on a stampede when a jeep toppled on a narrow road, causing panic. And the last one, 2010 in Germany, what happened? 21 people died. This was the Love Parade disaster, and over 500 were injured at a music festival during a crowd crush in a tunnel.
Crikey.
So, it does happen.
Yeah.
Now, there was a bit of a common theme there, because we've had India on there about 3 times.
Yeah.
So, I know what we're like over in the UK. What kind of measures, these are our kind of discussion points, what kind of measures can be implemented to ensure the kind of crowd safety can be kind of better at those kind of celebrations, especially in...
Well, allocated seats, allocated tickets, like straight away.
Yeah.
Like just some sort of place where you can sit, have like or if you have a standing section, just have it with so many people.
Yeah.
Don't just try and aim to make money. And then that's going to happen, clearly. I bet there's been loads as well where there hasn't been deaths, but there's been a lot of injuries.
100%. Probably festivals, other things like that.
Yeah.
I know you're going to get it, because especially like festivals, I've never had anything get like Glastonbury or anything.
No.
That I know of anyway, like not death, but I suppose you get in a couple of countries there which are kind of similar. Maybe obviously
highly populated.
And look at stuff like I'm not just trying to shoot on India anyway, but like when you see the trains.
I know.
On top of the train, I know. On the sides of it.
They're on top of each other as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like you just ask. I bet you if you looked at how many people died on trains in India, it would be a lot.
I bet, yeah.
I bet it would be.
Off and stuff and that, yeah.
But you can just see it's so dangerous, and like the infrastructure in some parts or a lot of parts of India, just can't cater to the population, can it?
No, definitely not.
Obviously that's the main thing that you would do, isn't it? Like to make it safer.
Yeah,
just have a set number of people.
It's like when you had what happened the other year? Remember when people tried getting into Wembley, and they tried like again? I don't think it happened, but they were like jumping over the turnstiles and jumping over the fences and stuff. Like that. And it's like, how do you manage things like that sometimes? Because that just happens, and you're a copper there.
Yeah.
You ain't got much chance.
No. If they all start like coming at you or something,
you're not gonna be like, I'm gonna take on 30.
You got no chance.
No, you just have to let it happen.
Yeah. That's true. You need enough security there as well.
Which is something else you have to beef that up. obviously just having like the right protocols in advance, I suppose, for all these kind of events and stuff, having those safety things. Right, what happens if this happens, and we've got this in place, and things like that. I know you might miss things and all that, but
well, it will certainly mitigate a lot of those issues, I think.
Yeah,
for sure.
I suppose there's stuff like on a few of those areas, like things happened and it caused panic.
Yeah.
So something happens in panic. How do you don't know that's going to happen? So for example, one of them was like the car fell over, the Jeep fell over a narrow road, and it caused panic.
Yeah.
And then people were like
just on top of each other.
And then I suppose like, as soon as you trip, and something like that, no one's you're not getting up. You're
you're.
I couldn't even imagine.
That's a bad way to go. Oh, do you remember
constantly?
Remember the scene in Game of Thrones with Jon Snow, where it's the Battle of the Bastards, and they're slowly going in more and more, and they're all on top of each other, like almost suffocating that, and you think being stood on like far worse than that. Especially awful.
Because even if you try getting up, you're just never going to get up. You've got hundreds of people, legs walking on top of you. Wait.
You literally have to be lucky. Like you get a window where you're there, and you grab someone who's running by, and you pull yourself up, and that's pure luck. Pure luck. Yeah.
But yeah, it's obviously not nice if it happened and people died, and obviously all the other ones. But
yeah,
that happened. Obviously again, it's kind of dampened the day. That was their first ever title.
I know.
So
yeah, gutted.
Second thing this week, you probably have seen this. Musk versus Trump.
Crikey, no one saw that coming.
No, I don't think they did actually.
They did.
So, do you know much about it? What happened?
Bits about it. I know he's called him out and said that Trump is in the Epstein files, which is it's a hell of a thing to say, man.
That is massive. Yeah, so it's all started, like I said, from this proposed bill. Obviously, like I said, Musk was obviously with Trump as part of his kind of party, helped him kind of win it.
Yeah.
And then it was obviously headed off this Doge kind of part of the
Dogecoin,
money. They're trying to help capital spending, and they reduced, they got rid of a load of people and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently what's happened is this bill's gone through, and I think Musk has basically said that he hasn't seen it because he's done his 130 days or whatever, because he's special.
Yeah.
He hadn't seen it. It looked like it had been fast tracked through, and basically has had a big impact on
electric cars
and stuff and that.
Yeah.
So I did copy down some of the things. So obviously they call it the One Big Beautiful Bill.
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid.
It's a 1.7 trillion tax and spending package aimed at stimulating the economy.
Fair play.
Like I said, Musk criticised it and warned that it could balloon the national debt by 2.5 trillion and lead into debt slavery for Americans. And that's actually been backed up by some analysts as well, from what Musk has said.
Okay.
Obviously, they were once allies, and like I said, it's the biggest kind of fallout.
Wow, they gave him so much. Yeah, he gave him so much money for the campaign as well, didn't he?
Well, yeah, like they were in that certain area. Remember, if you voted, you could go into the prize to win not 100 grand. It was 100 or £1 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot.
And it was like if you voted for them, your name would go into this thing, and then you could potentially win it, because there was all this thing about bribery for voting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
it is. Yeah. Or if you vote, you could potentially win £1 million, or 100 grand, whatever it was. Yeah, you're right. So obviously, it's going to reduce the electric vehicle subsidies, which obviously going to massively
affect Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla and that. So, but like you said, these are some of the Twitter stuff he said. So first kind of thing about the impeachment, he said, this is from Musk on X. I say Twitter still. Sorry, apologies. It is X.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore, he said. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong.
Oh, God.
Okay. In November next year, we fire all politicians who betrayed the American people. Another thing he said. And then the one you said,
shit.
Time to drop the really big bomb. At the real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. DJT. I mean, that alone is...
Mate, that is a bomb and a half.
That is like...
He wouldn't say that for no reason.
If you've got good facts about it, I know you could say stuff like angrily.
Yeah, but that specific. Well, there's photos of like Trump with a lot of the people in the Epstein...
But if he's done that, surely, like, obviously I said it's good cover, but isn't that like a defamation of someone? So you're saying something about him which is not completely true, and it could obviously make them look bad in like the public eye. And I'm pretty sure it's like a defamation of
Yeah.
I could be making that up. But basically making him look
defamation of character. I know what you mean.
Of what he is. Yeah, he's not that, and then like you just get the repercussions you could get from that if it's just like proven wrong.
But I've seen some of Trump's reactions, and he's not quite going at Elon like he does with everyone else, is he?
No.
It's just something. I don't know. Like Musk has obviously got a lot of power, a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he obviously must know things, but those Epstein files should be out, and everyone in there should be done and dusted.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It should do, mate. I mean, the other thing, Musk also reshared a 2012 Trump tweet, which said, "No member of Congress should be eligible for re-election if our country's budget is not balanced, deficits not allowed," and added a commentary, "Wise words." So he's basically saying, like, you said that 2012, you know, so he's trying to, So anyway, Tesla's stock did plummet by 14% because of it. It raised approximately 150 billion in the market value.
Wow.
That's a massive, like,
yeah.
That'd be enough to bankrupt most people. But
yeah, of course it would. Yeah.
Trump would be like, you know, not Trump,
Musk is just
But that wasn't the only thing which happened this weekend in America with Trump. This isn't a bashing at Trump. This is just things that happened. He also implemented a new travel ban. I don't know if you saw that one.
No.
So he announced. So basically, June 1st, so this week, there was a peaceful pro-Israel march in Colorado.
Yeah.
And it was disrupted by, they've named a guy, an Egyptian national, about 45 years old.
Yeah.
He'd overstayed his US visa. He was disguised as a groundskeeper. Ugh. He attacked participants with Molotov cocktails and
I saw that.
Flamethrower.
Was he Egyptian?
Yeah. Injured 15 individuals, including elderly attendees. He reportedly shouted "Free Palestine" during the assault and later admitted to planning an attack for over a year. He faces 118 charges, including 28 counts of attempted murder and federal hate crime charges. His wife and 5 children were detained by ICE, but a federal judge has temporarily halted their deportation pending kind of further legal proceedings. And in light of that, Trump had come out of the administration and they've announced a new travel ban, which is fully into America, fully restricted entry from 12 countries. So Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Arguably, Egypt's not on there. Interestingly, Egypt's not on there. And obviously he's done a partial visa. So, I mean, he's done that before.
He's done that before. Like, he's probably going to build another wall somewhere.
Like he's just saying, he's come out and he said, like, we just don't want those people here. And it's like, you can't ban a whole country based on one person's actions. To a certain.
No. I know what you're saying completely. His, and I'm not saying he is right, but his mindset is there are dangerous people there. Boom, done. Not even give him a chance. Which you would be called far right for completely agreeing, but a part of him does have a little bit of a point. But to just outright blanket ban a country,
yeah, I think there's got to be an element of, I don't know how the American kind of structure is, but if people are coming in, and I get it, like we get it in the UK and stuff. If they're coming in, how do we kind of know who they are?
Yeah.
You know,
and you should.
What's the kind of screening test, you know, and all that kind of stuff of what they are. And I suppose that's what he's saying. You might let all these people in.
Yeah.
You don't know who he is, and you could go and do something like that.
Yeah, and it's happened in countries. It's happened in this country. It's happened over there. It has happened. So you can see why.
Yeah.
But it's just get the right checks and that. And if I haven't got a problem with immigration at all. It's just illegal immigration. It's just get the checks done and then sort it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's just all about spending the right amount of money towards it stuff. And I don't think a lot of countries and that do.
No.
Like to get it right, to get all the kind of facilities there, get all the right stuff.
But that also helps the people coming over as well.
Yeah.
Like and they can have proper checks, have medical checks as well, like help them out as well.
Yeah.
Because some of them are coming over who are legitimately fine. They're not illegal or anything. Or even if they are and they come from a war-torn country, but they're not having a chance to see anyone in a medical facility, which could be designated for them, like there.
Yeah.
You know?
I know what you're saying. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say on that. He's done it.
He's a
he's just doing whatever. He's literally probably trying to do whatever he wants in the last, like, what's he got now? 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah,
whatever
well,
now.
no matter what he does, it's under MAGA, isn't it? Which is Make America Great Again. And no matter what, even if it seems it's just like it's for the American people, and that's
Well,
that.
this is his second term, so he can't do
Yeah.
it again.
No.
So literally, he's
Yeah.
probably thinking I'll just go out with a bang,
Yeah, of course.
and then he didn't have to worry
Yeah.
because
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is what it is. So
Hello, Mr. News Bulletin.
I know I have to have these notes just because I've got it. The last thing on kind of global news headlines. What's it? Global news headlines. A good headline. This one's a little bit more upbeat. Okay.
Oh,
The legend himself, David Attenborough.
The legend.
Okay. He's 99 years old.
Is he?
And it came out this week on June 7th, a new documentary called Ocean with David Attenborough.
Oh.
And 99 years old, he's still doing nature documentaries.
Amazing.
Which is fucking amazing.
Honestly.
What a legend.
A British icon.
It's just before the World Ocean Day. And it's a film. It delves into the declining health of the world's oceans and explores actionable solutions for every solution. People have probably seen all this around the world over the last few years, what's going on.
Amazing.
Again, it's more groundbreaking cinematography,
Yeah.
showcasing marine ecosystems such as coral reefs and kelp forests.
Yeah.
And highlights the critical role of underwater seamounts. Anyway, it's amazing.
With the best narrator in the game.
It is available on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Okay.
Starting 8th of June. So we're here today.
We're
9th,
8th.
So it was yesterday.
Oh, right. 9th, is it?
Oh, no,
it's the 8th today.
Oh, my watch is well out on that one. I said that. I'm a day ahead, yeah?
It's out today.
It's out today, which is pretty cool. So I thought...
And now we have the Shaun Barrett.
Yeah, and I just thought...
What a legend he is.
A couple of things for you. So over his illustrious career, Sir David Attenborough.
Yeah, fucking right.
Has presented numerous landmark natural history documentaries. Some of the most influential ones are here.
Yeah.
2001, The Blue Planet.
Oh.
Okay, which was the first kind of series on history of world oceans.
You got the Planet Earth.
2006, Planet Earth was next. Yeah. 2011 was Frozen Planet.
Frozen Planet's Dynasties on there.
I haven't got that one on here.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
2015, The Hunt.
Yeah.
And then 2020 was A Life on Our Planet.
Yeah.
Which I've seen that one. It was amazing.
They're all amazing, mate.
So Dynasties, I suppose kind of
how
much do you think, not just maybe David Attenborough, but how much do you think kind of these documentaries, influence kind of public's awareness regarding kind of environmental conservation?
Not as much as they should do.
No.
Not as much as they should do, because people watch it and be like, wow, that's amazing. And then that's something else. But the work that they put into it is phenomenal. Like, he highlights so many issues, so many problems, so many amazing animals.
Yeah.
Don't they? And the cinematography they get
it's just
second to none.
Yeah, it's
second to none. The shots they get. Like, I remember, I'm sure I might be wrong, but I do believe they were one of the first people ever to get shots of a blue whale, like in a documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm sure that was true. And it's like him on like a smaller little boat, and this blue whale is obviously massive. And it's amazing, but he's phenomenal. I actually, someone from our NCT group, our friends, Danny and Kerry.
Yeah.
Danny used to go everywhere and work with him for all his documentaries.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play. That's awesome.
Yeah. She worked on all the sets. Said he was a lovely bloke and that, or he is a lovely bloke.
Yeah.
How amazing! I worked with David Attenborough.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. I'd love to do it. I mean, I could literally like fall asleep at his voice. Like, if you could say David Attenborough, just read me a book every day. Yeah, that's like, it's the most soothing voice.
Yeah.
So I think, and this is what my last question was going to be on there. Is like, he's obviously given me, you, loads of people around the world educational on animals and ecosystems, which we never would have known probably before, because you probably wouldn't go and do the research or look at it. And the way they do it makes it interesting. It's not boring.
Yeah.
The way he breaks it down, he talk about, they said the shots. What I think is really cool is in the last couple of series when they show they do the hour a bit, and then at the end they show how did they capture that scene of the penguins.
Yeah.
Can you remember the one of the penguins?
Yeah.
And they were trapped in like a little thing. They were like, should we help?
And they did.
They did help on that one.
Yeah.
And it's like, with nature, sometimes you should help, sometimes you should, especially when they've recorded stuff like a lion eating like an antelope or something.
Different.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's nature, innit? You've got to let it happen.
Yeah.
But I think when they break that down, it's like, look, we've been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The camera's like gone wrong. We have not been able to get the shot we want, and you see all that. Like you said, the work which goes into it.
Oh, it's
hats off to all of them.
It's
unbelievable, all of them.
It's months of work.
which leads on to question: can anyone? I mean, he's 99. Can anyone replace him in terms of the impact he's had?
No, probably not.
I mean, there's other people out there who have done stuff.
They would have to do it as long as him.
Yeah.
But who else do you know is solely their profession?
Not off the top of my head, I don't know. Yeah,
documenting nature documentaries, narrating it. Don't know anyone
No.
hardly.
No.
I think Stephen Fry might have done the odd one.
Yeah, there's probably a few voices people have done it.
But they're like actors, but that's his sole job, passion.
Yeah.
And you could tell. No, he's an amazing person.
He is good. So that was basically that on the 3 kind of global headlines I had.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to get into sports next. A few sports things happened this week, or last weekend and this week. But before that, shall we review the beer? I mean, I've still got some left. You haven't.
I haven't.
I've been chatting more. That's what.
Yeah, that's true for once.
I don't talk that often, really. In real life, I don't. This is an opportunity for me to do it.
Yeah, it is. So shut up.
You're not getting out of beer then. That would have been all over you.
Yeah.
Like the water last week. Yeah. Your face.
My neck, you fucking wanker. Yeah, so Vailima.
Valimar? I quite like Valimar. We are probably saying it wrong, but anyway, it is what it is.
A lager beer, the taste of some 4.9%.
Write it down.
It is right up there. I am going straight in. It's Vailima. I'm going first.
Go on then.
I'm going 8.99. Yeah, it was that good. That first sip as well was still it's one of the best.
I have to agree. I don't know if I agree with the score exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with an 8.
Here we go.
Point.
Oh.
It's up there with one of my top beers, 100%. Man.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's in my top 5.
Yeah, it's definitely top 5. It is amazing.
That is lush, isn't it?
Yeah, delicious.
So.
Delicious. Thank you, Vailima from Samoa.
A lager beer. What's it say on the back? Because does it have anything on there about it? No, like this is this kind of stuff on there.
No.
Oh, look at the brewed and canned in Fiji under license from Samoa Breweries, limited by Paradise Beverages. Wow. That says everything you want there, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. Amazing. Did not expect that to be as good as that was.
No. Can as well, I know.
Yeah, can.
Always different in a can, I find, with these beers.
The 2 cans we've had have been great. This and the Arbor.
It wasn't good. It was indeed. So, sports.
Yes.
Did you watch? I know we know the experts on it, but did you watch the Spanish Grand Prix last week?
Piastri
won it.
Yeah.
Lando Norris came second.
Yeah.
And Charles Leclerc third.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, I did watch it, and Piastri was pretty much flawless from start to finish.
Yeah. He's looking like a...
Well, this is what I mean. Like
a winner.
I've got the driver championships down here anyway, but there was a bigger incident for that between Max Verstappen and George Russell.
Oh,
did you see that?
It's always Verstappen, though, isn't it?
So there was, So basically, there was an incident a significant incident, should I say, between Verstappen and George Russell near the end of the race. Okay.
Yeah.
It was following a kind of a chaotic safety car kind of restart.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened was, I don't know what turn it was. It might have been turn 3 or something earlier in the race.
Yeah.
Russell was on the inside, Verstappen's on the left, and apparently he'd won the corner, Verstappen or something. So
that's what you said.
Russell, but there was a guy who Russell did 2 of the 3 things he should have done.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Give him the line or something like that. Anyway, he carried on going through. Verstappen obviously didn't like it.
Yeah.
So he was instructed because of it. He was to let Russell pass after leaving the track and gaining an advantage. Okay. But so then on turn 5, basically he'll come down to turn 5 and Verstappen starts slowing down. Russell was basically going up to the corner, goes down this way. So Russell's there and he's not like, that's literally his car halfway on Verstappen's, not even there. Verstappen speeds up and they both go round and he touches Russell's tyre and then goes round the bend and carries on. So he didn't let Russell fully overtake it on that corner and do it.
Yeah.
He then got basically a 10-second time penalty and 3 penalty points.
Good.
He has come out and admitted it.
Yeah.
He has said,
he doesn't usually.
He has said, like, it was wrong. I shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Because Russell said he felt it was deliberate. It was. And it just felt a bit like petulant again. Like, you know, he didn't get what he wanted on early on. And then he's like, right, you got to let him go, let him overtake. And he's like, almost like, I'm not going to let you overtake.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like that kind of thing. And I'm just going to carry on and then just give you a little nudge.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse an accident as well.
Yeah, could have.
He carried on, but.
What a snake.
Yeah.
See?
It's just.
That's why he's so unlikable.
I mean, as good as a driver is, you just don't need to be like that. Like, why? You want so much.
History of doing so much stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway. So that was that. So, as it stands after that race, the Drivers' Championship, as you just said. Piastri, 186 points. Lando Norris, 176. Verstappen, 137.
Okay.
So there's a big gap there. Russell, 111. Charles Leclerc, 94. And then Hamilton is 6th with 71. The Constructors' Championship, though, McLaren, 362 points.
Yeah.
Red Bull, 143.
Oh, they're
Wow. And then Mercedes, 147. It's not in order. And Ferrari, 165.
Yeah.
So with Piastri and Norris, McLaren have obviously got something right. Clearly they are.
Would have been amazing.
How do you think they're going to deal with potential, as it carries on, if it's close like that, internal kind of team versus team?
Oh, you just got to let them race.
And how do you, like, because obviously it's not like, let Piastri win the championship this year.
No, but sometimes they
go out and do their they do, like, let him.
Yeah, let them race. Let them race, and whoever wins, wins. Like, especially if you're going to be top two anyway, for like the owners or the main.
Yeah, you're going to win it, but obviously Norris is going to be like, well, he's my teammate, but I want to win it. Piastri's like, I want to win it because you want to be the champion. So as it gets closer, how do they deal with things like, you need to come in and do your tyres, or do this, or let Piastri take this turn out? Because ultimately, they have to just race to qualifiers, don't they? And if they qualify first of all on that, likelihood is they probably might be going to win the race.
Yeah. At the very least,
be
on the podium usually if you're first in qualifying. No, you got to let them race, but the teams are also individual, aren't they?
Yes.
Where they're part of the banner.
Yeah, they have their own team for each car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the racing directors like honor that, but even then it'd be like, come on, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But no, that's just what I would say.
Okay. So, something which I think happened this week, which is long overdue and up your street.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, my show notes. David Beckham was getting a knighthood this week.
About fucking time.
From King Charles himself.
Yeah.
And it's in recognition of his illustrious football career and substantial contributions to British society.
Yeah.
This honour is reported to be part of the upcoming King's Birthday Honours list because it's the King's birthday next Saturday.
Yeah.
And he will now be bestowed upon him, Sir David Beckham.
Good. About time.
And Victoria Beckham will be known as Lady Beckham.
Yeah, fair enough.
So to do that, to back it up more, I thought for the people who might not know, or you do know, I've gone through and I did some detailed information on his career achievement and stats.
Okay.
And other things he's done.
Okay.
So club career. Okay, football. Obviously, he's a football player for people who don't know. Manchester United, 1992 to 2003. He made 265 Premier League appearances, scoring 62 goals.
Yeah.
He won 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, and a Champions League in 1999.
Come on.
He then went to Real Madrid for 2003 to 2007. He secured the La Liga title in 2006-2007 season and the Supercopa de España in 2003. I might have said that wrong, but it is what. Then he moved on to LA Galaxy for 2007 to 2012.
Yeah.
He won 2 MLS Cups and 2 Supporters' Shields.
Yeah.
He then went to PSG and concluded his playing career with a League One title in the 2012-13 season. International career. Represented England 115 times, scoring 17 goals.
Yeah.
Captained the national team 59 of those times.
Yeah, amazing.
He notably scored, what you remember, the last-minute free kick against Greece in 2001, securing our qualification for the 2002 World Cup.
Yeah.
Individual honours. Ballon d'Or runner-up in 1999.
Okay.
Which I didn't actually know that. I knew he was but I didn't know he was runner-up.
Yeah, I know your second one. Who won it? 99.
Must be like Ronaldo or something? Like Brazilian Ronaldo?
Yeah, probably.
Or something like that. FIFA Rule Player of the Year Silver Award in 1999 and 2001.
Yeah.
PFA Young Player of the Award 1996 and 97.
Yeah.
Included in the UEFA Club Footballer of the Year 1998-99.
Yeah.
Named in the FIFA 100 list of the world's greatest living players.
Wow.
Contributions beyond football, though, which is another reason why he's being knighted.
Yeah.
He's a UNICEF ambassador since 2005.
Yeah.
He has been a Goodwill ambassador focusing on child protection and education.
Yeah.
The David Beckham UNICEF Fund, launched to protect children in danger and provide them with opportunities. The King's Foundation, appointed as an ambassador in 2024, supporting youth education and environmental initiatives. And 2012 Olympics, he obviously played a pivotal role in bringing the Olympics to London, and he participated in the open ceremony.
Yeah.
He also received an Emmy Award, which I didn't remember, in 2024 for the Netflix documentary series Beckham.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it?
That was that. That was the stats and the reason why.
Great bloke. Can't say enough about how amazing footballer, and often underrated nowadays, I think. He was phenomenal. Probably the best crosser of a ball in football history.
To be fair, I was doing the research and I was looking at this week and I thought, I looked at, you went on YouTube and I thought, I'll have a look at a few clips. Oh, yeah, I grew up Beckham anyway. Like, I know, not being a Man United fan.
Yeah.
But you go through a lot more and you just see some of the passes he was
one of the
making.
best passers ever.
Just like in a match, you just look up and you'd be like, just for halfway line, you're just playing a 60-yard ball, far left corner, straight to like Giggs' foot. You know, and all that. Like, it's not just the free kicks in the corners, it's just the passing during the game as well, things you could do.
I mean, his technique was so special. A lot of people said he was one of the few footballers you could tell by their silhouette and outline who it was. They'd pass the ball. You could tell that and the way he hit it.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
Probably the best free kick taker of all time, maybe with Juninho.
Juninho was good,
I think he's only second to Juninho, free kick scored.
Really?
Maybe.
I don't know who's the top, but yeah.
Not sure. Might got that wrong.
Could be someone else.
Ronaldo and Messi could be out there, but I know Beckham is. Probably the best crosser of the ball ever.
Yep.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Amazing. And one thing I will say about Beckham is that, remember that when the Queen died and there was that story about him, and you had celebs like Holly Willoughby and what's his name? He's gone down for is it Philip?
Philip. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, I know the one you're on about.
Yeah, well, and other celebrities because they're celebrities, they were allowed to jump the queue and that. But he was there for like 18 hours.
Yeah, 13, 18 hours,
13, 18 hours, and he stayed in the queue.
Fair fucking play. And that just shows
so much about
true
him.
respect of a person.
And
how
some
much he
people be like,
respected the
oh, he's
monarchy.
waiting in the queue. Yeah, but who else did it?
No
one
celebs. They skipped,
Yeah, amazing. Great
Philip
Schofield. Schofield,
I just thought of it then, yeah.
Oh, Phil, you fucker.
Yeah. Right. The other sports is actually going on tonight, the final, the Nations League final.
Ooh.
So did you see the semi-finals the other day?
No. Oh, yeah, no, yes, sorry, I did.
So obviously Germany, Portugal beat Germany 2-1.
Yeah, and then France, after 70 minutes, what
a game.
Honestly.
So, yeah, they were, I had it here. So basically
5-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was 5-4 to Spain. The scorers was Nico Williams.
Yeah.
This is in the order it went. Marino, Yamal, and Pedri. They were 4-0 up.
Yeah.
Then Mbappe got a penalty.
Yeah.
And then Yamal scored again. They were 5-1 up.
Yeah.
They scored 3 goals in like the last 15 or so minutes. Turkey, an own goal, and Koulibaly, 5-4. I think it was like the 93rd minute, but they didn't have enough time.
Yeah, chance that they could have. They could have.
So they've gone through. I watched the Germany-France playoff earlier, third place playoff, and France won it 2-0.
Yeah.
Quite comfortably, really.
Yeah.
Where, like, Germany had some chances. There was a couple of chances just like they got in the way, and then the second goal, oh my god, it was quite hilarious. They were 1-0 up, and the ball came over the top, and one of the defenders is running back. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is now. And then Jonathan Tah was there, so he had Mbappe behind him. Tah. Yeah. He's like obviously calling for the ball. He wants to kick it, and the guy's running back like that, seen the ball, hasn't listened to Tah, put his foot out, and basically knocked it over Tah, and Mbappe's just turned, and he's just like, "All right, mate, just played me in." 1-on-1 with the keeper, and then basically Michael Olise brought him up. He just squared it. It was like the old FIFA goal, just square, zapped it in kind of thing. So it's like they gifted him that goal.
Yeah.
They didn't look like they were ever good.
I mean, I'd probably say they are the best 3 teams in Europe.
I did see something funny as well.
Probably the world.
Verts, obviously, Liverpool put £130 million bid in, which has been rejected. there was a little moment outside the box. He went to do
Yeah.
a bit of dribbling, and he completely left the ball. And I laughed, and I was like, 113 million for that, eh?
I know.
But yeah, anyway, so
He has been great,
it's good. So the final's on now. I'll have a quick look. I'll see what it is in a minute. You want to have a guess?
Spain will win, but I love Ronaldo.
Currently, as it is, it's almost half time. It's 1-1.
Oh.
So Spain went first in the 21st minute, Zubimendi, and then Nuno Mendes has equalised for Portugal. But you won't be able to see it, but you look at that stats there at the moment. I mean, stats means nothing really. Possession stuff.
They're always going to have more possession, Spain, because they're phenomenal. But can he do it? Because in my opinion, the Nations League is still a better honour than Copa America.
Yeah,
it's more competitive.
But you've got Ronaldo at 40 versus a Lamine Yamal who's 18, or is he still 17?
17. Well, that Spain team in general are amazing. So is Portugal, but Spain should hum and hay it.
So the only thing I didn't really agree with, so to speak, because of that, right, is Ballon d'Or. Okay, it's going to be later in the year. Okay, now in your eyes, who do you think would win the Ballon d'Or this year, personally? Yeah, I know who the top kind of 5 were up for it.
Salah.
No.
Should be Salah.
He was 4th or 5th.
Should be Salah.
You've got Mbappe, Yamal.
Mbappe for what?
Well, just because of goals, and he won the La Liga. They won something else.
They didn't win La Liga.
Oh, not La Liga. They won something else. They won the Spanish Cup or something. And,
but this is
a Super Cup at the beginning.
This is my point. I'm Man United. It should be Salah.
Well, the one who's actually favourite for it is Ousmane Dembele.
Okay. He's had a good season.
He's won League One, Champions League,
yeah,
French Cup, and I think they've won something else. So he's done a treble quad.
You can understand
and he's scored a lot of goals and a lot of assists. And Yamal is just behind him.
Yeah, sorry, Yamal. Yeah, no, I would say Salah if we're talking pure individual.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could also see an argument for Yamal and Dembele.
But they're saying
not Mbappe.
Potentially, the Nations League, if Yamal wins it, that could swing him in favour of winning it. Now, I don't know if I agree with that, because I'll explain why.
Yeah.
Because the Nations League and what it was created for and how it shouldn't be really a tournament. So it was created to replace international friendlies with more competitive and meaningful matches, increase competition, improve national team development, offer qualification pathways. Okay, so you could get to the UEFA Championship and FIFA World Cup playoffs, and obviously it boosts fan engagement because you're not getting England or Spain against like San Marino and batter them 8-0. You're playing teams on your similar level, which is good competition. It gives you better friendlies.
Yeah, it does.
But I don't know if the fact of bringing that in, personally, and you can argue with me, this is a hot debate, baby, hot potato, that should swing it for Yamal's favour if he wins it tonight.
I can see it doing enough of something that it sways it. Copa America has swung, even though, don't get me wrong, Messi has had 2 or 3 Ballon d'Ors gifted to him when he never should have won it. That's a fact.
No, I agree with that one. I agree with that. I've never disagreed with that.
But one of them was Copa America.
Yeah.
And I would say Nations League is more competitive than Copa America.
I agree with that because of the teams involved. What I'm thinking is they've both won a league title.
Yeah.
They haven't won, obviously, Spain Euro was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no World Cup. There's no Euro this year. If one of them, if France or Spain had won that, 100% give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
But Dembele's just won the Champions League, which is like the most coveted European title you want to win, the trophy. Yeah, like you can all win your league titles and you can win your individual Spanish cups and stuff like that. But if you're winning the Champions League football, which everyone wants to be part of, personally, I think that would swing it more than someone winning a Nations League.
I agree. No, I agree with you. And also to add to your point is if Ronaldo wins. If Ronaldo wins for Portugal or he scores, the amount of people that come out and who would have said if Yamal won it, he should win the Ballon d'Or, would be the same people that if Ronaldo won it said it has no effect.
100%.
It has no effect.
I'll give you then the top 5, right? And just quickly on their stats.
Should be.
So 5 is going 5 downwards. Yeah, this is the ones currently in the thing. Kylian Mbappe. Okay. 43 goals, 5 assists.
43 goals?
Yeah, he's won UEFA Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup.
In a total season?
24 to 25, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Salah, 36 goals, 24 assists. He's obviously won the Premier League.
Yeah.
Rafinha, third, 39 goals, 25 assists. Won La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Supercopa de España. Yamal, 19 goals, 26 assists. Won La
Why is no one
Liga,
talking about Rafinha then?
Copa del Rey, and Supercopa de España. And then Dembele, 35 goals, 15 assists. Won Champions League, League One, Coupe de France, and the Trophy des Champions.
So it should be Dembele then.
Based on that, yeah. So he's got, what, 50 goals and assists. Yamal has got, what's that, 26, 36. He's got 45.
Yeah.
Rafinha's got
60 odd?
39 plus 25, if that's correct. That's, 59, 54. No, 64.
64.
Yeah, and then Salah's got
60.
60, 50, 60, yeah.
So they're all pretty even in that. Yeah. So if they're all similar, then it does come down to trophies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'd probably give it to Dembele then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would on that.
Yeah, no, I would. No, fair enough. Sorry, Liverpool fans.
34 and I got 34 and 22 for Rafinha on there.
Yeah, so
but still 56, whatever. Anyway, I don't know what else they might be counting on the apps, but anyway, yeah, I'd give it to Dembele.
Yeah, no, I would.
Yeah,
I would. No, that's fair enough.
Okay, and then the last one for sports, which came out last couple of days.
Isn't.
Sorry, Tottenham fans, but your manager got sacked.
What the? What the fuck?
I completely agree with you now. Yeah,
is Levy thinking?
I completely agree with you. Yeah, I think he's been
just not him. Obviously, the team as well. Clutched your season, and you're like, nah, mate. Because now, whoever they get, if they start poorly, a couple of games,
exactly,
it's on them.
Yeah,
it's on them.
I feel sorry, Range. I think first season not too great. This season, I mentioned a couple of podcasting. That I don't fully agree because we've been there. I don't fully agree. You can say that your season you've got injuries because every team has injuries, right? And I know Tottenham's had a lot of injuries, okay, and key players, but so have other teams, all right. It shouldn't always be a sole excuse, but he has had injuries which has affected their performance in the Premier League and other things like that. Okay, so I get it. That's fine. But like you said, even though you finished 17th, you've just gone and won Europa Cup, so you've got a trophy in 2 years and Champions League qualification.
I know.
All you got to do now is think, right, okay, you've got your
players come back, window.
And you got your players come back who were injured for most of the season coming back. Your defense, basically, it was like Romero and all that were injured, and then give them a shot, have a chance at Champions League. But
together they seemed at the end of that match.
Yeah,
and now you just ruined all that.
All you got to do is they've got Kulusevski is probably their best player this season. They've got a couple of youth players came in. There was like a young centre midfielder. Solanke didn't have a great season.
You get better Son next year.
Son, he's getting a bit older. And then who's the one they had from Everton? Brazilian? Richarlison's not really didn't hit it either. For what they paid for him. But you said get rid of some deadwood, maybe like most teams. Get a good transfer season. People still want to maybe play for Tottenham. What a stadium they've got.
Well, they will Champions League football.
Champions League football.
Honestly, I think that's a massively, massively stupid decision.
And the number one spot now at the moment, or person to come in, is Thomas Frank. And apparently, it's reportedly, they would have to spend, I think, £10 million to buy him out of his contract at Brentford.
Cool.
So,
yeah,
it's a strange one for us. I do feel for you, Tottenham fans.
Yeah, I do. I think all that euphoria at the end of the season has definitely been ruined a bit.
You've got to give him a chance.
Yeah.
You've got to give him a chance, definitely.
You have to.
But yeah, so that was that. So, my good sir, the last couple of things I had was there was a couple of videos which I've pre-told you to kind of potentially set up.
Oh, yeah.
And we will use the share screen and we will get your reactions on these videos.
Okay.
Shall we do it? And so you go. So you can go for whichever one you want first. So before you press play on this, okay, a bit of fact. So this is a new Disney person bringing out a new kind of Alien Earth movie.
Okay.
Now, you sent me something the other day as well about Predator.
Oh,
just so when we talk about it afterwards. And there was another photo.
Cartoon.
But there was another photo of another Predator called Badlands, which is coming out later this year.
Okay.
There's a photo I want to talk about. So I thought we can watch this Alien video.
Yeah.
It's about a minute. See your reaction. See what you think. There's a new kind of concept of it. And then we'll talk about the whole Alien v Predator kind of franchise. That's all right, yeah?
Neverland Research Center, right? That's...
How's the girl? She's ready. You're going to be the first transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Because I'm special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
You haven't seen a lot of things that you said you would watch the first one, so this. I think it'll be up to 3.
We have a downed spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast. We're strong. We don't break.
Oh, always got to have a katana. Always.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
I'd be shitting myself.
I know. You would, wouldn't you?
Alright, just kill me now.
Ridley Scott.
Oh, Ridley, fair
Yeah.
play. Gladiator.
And obviously the original Alien films.
Okay.
Invasive species. Predatory.
Predatory, mate.
Okay.
We don't lock them down. It will be too late.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, on the ceiling, yeah.
Fuck.
Series, alright, yeah.
Oh, it's Spirit. Iron, wasn't it? Oh my god.
That's pretty cool, and I know. I
Yeah,
like
that's
I
pretty
like
good.
the whole Alien side of things. Anyway,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the movies. I've watched more of them than you.
Yeah.
So obviously, like I said, you showed me a Predator thing the other day.
Yeah.
So do you want to go through the other videos and then we'll talk about Predator and that afterwards?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So show the other videos while we're doing that then.
Let's do it. I think it should be, this one.
So I just saw this one the other week. I thought it was quite funny. It's just a funny one.
Robert makes
It's just
a
the reactions
mistake.
gets me.
Just scared out and on a dickhead.
It's the reaction of her. If you listen to her, I'll be quiet. Her scream of Robert second is hilarious. Like,
Oh, why did you let go? You had about 20 foot to let go. Look, man.
yeah, he easily could have let go on that. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't even know why he's trying to do it. Is he just thinking he can just hold on for a bit?
Yeah.
Like, he's not got the strength to hold himself.
Well, Robert's like,
Yeah, it's quite funny. And then the other one was, I sent you a clip. It's a tiger attack which happened this week.
oh my goodness.
Which, have a look at that. Like, the noise the guy makes, mind is...
Is it?
Yeah. But apparently, like, minimal injuries, but you watch it. So he's, like, walking out and that, and then, like, petting him, like, feeding him. He's doing, like, you know, when you pay to do the feed-in.
Nah.
The scream! But apparently he did that.
Cameraman only had one job, mine. Didn't film any of it.
No, I know, I remember.
Cool.
Yeah, apparently he had
Honest.
minimal injuries.
We went to Thailand, and I didn't quite agree with it anyway, because you can see a lot of them are drugged.
Yeah.
That one obviously wasn't. And I was just there, and it was like this. It was called Shere Khan, the Siberian tiger, mate. And it was. I put my hand on it, and you could just feel like pure muscle. It was about 490 pounds. They said 500 pounds. I was like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere near it, let alone walking it. Like,
No.
Like, look.
It's a physical animal in it. Like,
See,
they're going to
the
destroy you.
second I went like that, and he turns like that.
Yeah, you're shit. You're
I can
gone.
come up, yeah.
It just screams though. Like, apparently he had minimal injuries. That's what I read, didn't he?
That's a goose there.
He's on
I
top
think
of him
he's
there.
lucky that it's from the bottom,
Yeah.
If he's around his head, he's probably dead.
I mean, I don't know if from that angle there, you can see literally part of his jaw. I don't know if he's actually physically biting the guy.
Yeah, he's probably got his
Or
leg
is it like a
there.
play fight with his claws? Like,
Nah,
you know what I
mate,
mean?
Nah, I reckon that he's chomping down. He looks like he wants him. That guy's trying to batter him in those.
Yeah, he is trying to. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, that was a couple of
Yeah, look at us now.
A couple of-
We're advanced.
clips this week.
Big clips every week now. Clip.
But yeah, that Predator one looked good.
Yeah, looked real good.
You sent me a
yourself.
video of that kind of.
It's like a cartoon, but it's like the Killer of Killers, it's called.
Yeah.
And it's like a load of the best assassins in the world are getting hunted by the Predator. The concept.
It looked good.
seemed
You had like
amazing.
Nords and that, didn't you?
Loads,
Like Viking,
like,
samurai. You had some like
looked really,
pilot of
really good,
yeah,
yeah.
it looked good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But there was another Predator thing coming out called Predator Badlands. It's coming out later this year, right? And I had to show you because I'm a big fan of Predator,
Yeah.
as you know, the originals. And
Original was a
the
rubbish
second one was a
film.
bit funnier. Obviously, it's good
Okay.
with Danny Glover. And then, like we said about Predators was
Yeah.
good.
Predators.
And then you had the other ones where recently you had like the big Predator against the other Predator when he
I know.
it was like
I know.
it was a little bit
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
Then Prey came out, which came out on Hulu as well, which I thought was really good. That's what I was telling you about.
You said
the
it was
kind
really
of,
good, didn't you?
like the woman kind
Yeah.
of Indian kind
Yeah.
of Mexican kind of Comanche, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. Native American.
Native American
Indians.
kind of thing like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was brilliant. The way it was done, it was like an original Predator, like the one
Okay.
Arnold against the Predator kind of thing like
Okay.
that. It's good. So Predator Badlands, apparently, right? This is what the new look of a Predator is, okay?
Oh, is this what you said you're not happy with?
That is apparently it's meant to be like I don't know. I haven't watched much of the trailer, but apparently that's meant to be a concept of like a younger Predator or something, a juvenile one or something. But
it looks like a cross between Predator and Roman Reigns with like,
Yeah.
with like a long
but
dreads.
it just I don't know. Changing the concept of what a Predator fully looks like
No,
is not right, is it?
nah,
Looks a bit corny, doesn't it? Almost.
it does.
I'm not the biggest fan anyway.
No,
Being a Predator,
no.
like, but apparently it's meant to be like he's meant to be a younger like
Okay.
Predator or something.
Okay.
Nah, and that's just
Yeah.
he's got to defend it and he's got to fight some stuff. So it is what it is. But I think the whole kind of the franchise when we talk about kind of
They
Aliens.
love redoing stuff of Predator, though, don't they?
Yeah,
They
and
love it.
Aliens has had a lot of remakes, and when they did the Alien v Predators,
Nah, that was quite. I quite liked.
like
I like the concept.
I thought the first one where it was like in the snow ice and it was like the temple.
Snow Ice in the Pyramids. Sort of thing.
Yeah, like
See,
temple
I like
thing
the
of-
concept.
Yeah,
I thought they made the Predator too beatable. Because there was like a couple of Predators.
like
wasn't there?
3 Predators, I think.
And
yeah,
there was like 6 aliens, wasn't there? And like a few of the aliens died, but they took like 2 Predators with them or something.
yeah, that's right. And then the woman teamed
Yeah.
up with the Predator because she
Yeah.
had the thing, his weapon,
Yeah,
and gave it to him. And then
Yeah.
like she kind of teamed up with him, whatever. And then
But
like
I
helped
just
that. But
thought, like, off the concept that we know about the Predators, they should have destroyed aliens with ease.
well, the whole concept of that, and I don't know, like
It's mainly the gun, innit?
the lore and all that, but
Yeah.
apparently is because you've got like Prometheus as well.
Mhm.
Have you watched Prometheus?
No, I know. You've
So
told me.
Prometheus is meant to be like it's the same kind of universe. It's meant to be like pre-aliens and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So there's like a spore kind of thing goes off and it infects this guy. And basically, it's meant to be the start of where the face huggers came from
Yeah,
before the
Yeah.
aliens came and stuff like that. So it's like meant to
Yeah.
be like a prequel, kind of starts it all off. They're pretty cool,
Yeah.
right? And the creators of them.
Yeah.
But then the concept in like Predator and Alien was I don't know if they made them, but they bred the aliens
Okay.
so they could come down and fight and battle. And
Okay.
prove it. That was the. You remember the clip because
Yeah,
at the beginning
yeah.
of Predator of the Aliens, or when they talk about it, there's like the pyramid.
Yeah, and
You
you
got
were
the predators
killing
on the
loads of
top,
them.
and there's loads come up.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was like they bred the predators or got them to be infected into the humans
Yeah,
to fight
yeah.
them, and then find out
Yeah.
who's the strongest predator. Because that's what it was all about. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's like
Yeah.
the champion of
Yeah. the
predators? How many
predators.
skulls can you get? and
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
the best fighter? That's
Yeah.
that kind of whole culture, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But there's various ways of how the aliens have been formed or come from, and who
Yeah.
made them or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all quite cool. I mean, there's people out there who know a lot more than that, but
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think that new Alien film looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
The
really cool.
new Predator looks good,
Yeah.
and Badlands, I'd have to be like,
Yeah. Well,
see how it looks.
wait,
I mean,
wait to see how it
I know he
comes
looks,
across.
yeah, but
Wait
yeah.
to see.
see
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
that was basically it for me for this week.
Lovely.
I didn't have any more viral clips or news I wanted to go through.
No.
Well,
that'll be,
so unless you
that'll
got anything
be
else,
a regular thing now, won't it? Now that we can
yeah,
show you stuff.
definitely, that is good. So unless you want to, if you think you wanted to talk about it, then
no, I think I'm good.
Anything you've seen this week or anything like that?
No, we covered a lot of stuff with the F1 and the football.
Yeah.
And no, I'm good.
Okay, that's it.
Good.
So before we sign off, I suppose again, just make sure we do. I suppose the biggest thing is when you're listening now and you'll be on Spotify and YouTube and that is we have just hit 7,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Come on.
So we are so happy and proud, and thanks for all the support of everyone.
We're so grateful for it.
Unbelievable. You wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't imagine how grateful we are. So even like said, I was grateful to have like 10.
Yeah, no, I know. But see, like thousands of people now starting to watch us. Yeah. One thing I will say though is please, interact more.
Yeah.
Give us comments. Obviously, we're getting a lot of likes, but share our stuff. Email us, message us, comment on our stuff. We love the back and forth and talking to you guys about stuff. And also on our Spotify, please follow and share as well, because we're getting a load of people listening.
Yeah.
But not many people following. So yeah, do that as well.
100%. Yeah.
And we will see you
on the next one. Bye, everyone.